Louisville trails by 6. Here's the Wizard. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Jackson.
Number 4.
Pass to the Wizard. Here's McDowell. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The Wizard can't hit. Jackson with it. Back to Calderon. Pass to the Wizard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Calderon, that's good.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now here's Jackson. Nothing on the board. Here's McDowell. Pass to Calderon. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. There's Jackson with the 3. And so Brown will bring it up for Louisville. 11-point game. Here's the Wizard to end the cold streak. Misses off the left iron. Steps back. Jackson gets the bucket.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Louisville trails by 13. Pass to the Wizard. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it. Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Here's McDowell. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's the Wizard. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. He's looking for Calderon and finds him. There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. There's Jackson with the 3. Here's the Wizard. No scoring in this one.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, and that's exactly what you need to do.
Cardinals shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Both good from the line that time. 7 seconds left in the first. McDowell's shot is off.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
And so it's the Jayhawks holding on to an 8-point lead heading in. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jayhawks.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge. Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Peterson. Clock at 6. He gets it in there. Peterson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
to the middle. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds as Louisville keeps possession. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Over to the wing. And taken away by Brown. Here's the Wizards. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Here's the Wizard. Here's Peterson. Shot clock at 6.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Jayhawks leading by 7. There's Jackson with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Here's the Wizard. He has yet to score. 13 feet away. The Wizard with the rebound. Fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Louisville trails by 10. Here's the Wizard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. It's stolen. Here's the Wizard. Hits the three-point bomb. The Wizards got himself on the board with 3 there.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Out to White. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the wing right side. To the left wing. Here's the Wizard. And again, it's the Cardinals with a 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
White with the double team. That's tipped. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. White covering. Here's the Wizard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the Wizard. Knocks down the 3-ball. The Wizards got 6.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's White. Still without a basket. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Here's the Wizard.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first. 3 turnovers in the quarter alone. A bad stretch, and they can't win this game without better play from him.
Pass to the Wizard. Down low. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Here's Peterson. With the drive. And he makes that one. He's got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
To the Wizard. Here's Rogers. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Peterson, that's good.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Here's the Wizard. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. From deep. Peterson misses. Louisville trails by 3. Over to the left wing. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Beyond the arc. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Pass to the Wizard. Sweet move. And it's sent back by White. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
To the left side wing. Here's Rogers. Right wing. Pass to the Wizard. It's Allen on the wing. Here's the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Got that bucket. Now it's a 6-point Jayhawk lead.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. The Cardinals shoot their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he can't hit the second. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. Inside. The Wizard, good. The Wizards got 5 points so far.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jayhawks out front. They lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Jayhawks leading by 4. Here's Peterson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
The Jayhawks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Louisville trails by 6. Pass to the Wizard. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard.
Number 7.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Jayhawks. Here's the Wizard. 4 on the shot clock. Cardinals need to get off a shot. 17-foot shot on the way. Picked off in midair. And here's Brown outside. It doesn't go for him.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And stolen by White. Here's Dawson. Good on the triple. Dawson's got 6.
That fast break three is one of his favorite shots. He's never afraid to pull it up from deep.
Hits it from three-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Peterson. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Louisville trails by 9. Here's the Wizard. He's got 8. Here he goes. Pass to the Wizard. And again, it's Louisville from deep. Jayhawks lead by 6. Here's Peterson. He's got 13. 6 to shoot. Here's White. Misses from short range. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Snatched away. The 3 ball. Dawson gets the bucket. He's got 9.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
For Louisville, they've missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. Stolen away to the middle. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Here's the Wizard. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Calderon. Clock at 4. Nobody near Allen. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. And now a 12-point Jayhawk lead. Driving in. The Wizard can't hit. And the Jayhawks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams changing it up here. Now here's Jackson. He has 5.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there. Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
Pass to the Wizard. And there's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jayhawks.
Number 38.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Here's McDowell. Going inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McDowell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jayhawks. Here's Rogers. That shot is off. And the Jayhawks with possession. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Pass to Calderon. Jackson in the corner. They set the pick. All sorts of time. And another basket for the Jayhawks.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
The Jayhawks shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Lets it fly. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Louisville, they've not set the world on fire at the free throw line. They're just 6 of 12. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Jayhawks leading by 14. Pass to Calderon. Here's the Wizard. He's all alone. For the finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to the Wizard. Here's the three. The Wizard can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for Louisville. Here's the Wizard. Here is Rogers. Shot clock at 5. Pass to the Wizard. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Louisville, no good that time either.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
Here's the Wizard. The long distance 3 is buried. The Wizards got 11.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Jayhawk. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And so Brown will bring it up for Louisville. Trailing by 13. There's the drive. And Brown throws it down hard.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Here's the Wizard. The kick out to Brown. From downtown. Leaderson grabs the miss.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind. Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Peterson. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today. Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
He's off on the first.
At the line for your Jayhawks.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Brown drives in. And finished off by Brown.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Peterson. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
They set the pick to the inside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Pass to the Wizard. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's the Wizard. And he drives in. And he dunks it down.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
And they've made some big plays to get back in it. This game is a toss-up now.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. There's Brown with the three. Unable to get that one. Down low. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Got it!
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now White from outside.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Driving inside.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And so Brown will bring it up for Louisville, trailing by 5. Off target from outside.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three. .143 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Good! Lays it right in there.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Here's the Wizard. Just 5 to shoot. Lets loose a 3. White pulls it down. Jayhawks leading by 7. And there's the dunk.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Brown! Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That will be foul number 5 on him. And the Jayhawks with possession. At one point, they led by 16.
Number 1. 6th personal foul. 4th team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
Substitution. Number 2.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Here's the Wizard. Rips it down with two hands.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
The shot is good. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jayhawks will have another go. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First personal foul, 15 foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Peterson.
And the second of two is good. That will push the lead to double digits.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
Stolen. And they do it. They'll move on to round two. And you got to feel